People might judge my action as maybe quitting, like when I say I just need a break, because I feel like I was suffocating with all of that, being in the middle. So mentally I was not healthy. It's not healthy to live in that mess. It's not healthy mentally, physically. It's not. You can be productive, you can do anything. And that is what pushed me to go out a little bit. That was one of the reasons why I felt like I needed to go around the world, to distance myself a little bit. Then maybe I can appreciate and see what is happening there for what it is. You know, some physical distance, emotional distance, any distance. I still follow everything that's happening there. Every second, every minute, I know. Minute by minute, second by second of what is happening in the US. So I feel like I'm still there, but only intellectually. But physically, I'm a little removed. So that's give me, you know, some neutrality, some way to appreciate, to assess that. And what I can see is that, you know, I couldn't see it before, but I can see it, that the you know, that nature of being so repressed. Can you go out there and freely say what you really think? You just told me you can be neutral. You know, if you're not perceived of doing something, or be an activist out there and yelling, you know, down with Trump, or being there and yelling on the Democrat this and yelling, or doing something that, you know, will fit in the line of something, then you're a non-entity, right? You cannot be neutral. And they tell you, even the politicians tell you that, right? So and that is a problem. See, this that sense of repressing things to the point where, you know, and the PC culture has taken it to other levels, where almost everything or anything that came out of your mouth is offensive to somebody somewhere. So there is no possibility of having any kind of conversation about any kind of topic anymore that could be honestly discussed without bringing in some ideology or some other kind of judgment and all the kind of things like that. So people now, especially where you live, when you talk about microaggression and all that, people now have because for fear of being bullied or being, you know, ostracized or anything, have now developed the defense mechanism of repressing everything and just keeping the things for themselves, and people don't really know what they're thinking. And then when they ask questions, they just give the answer that people want to hear, not an answer that's authentic, that they actually really feel or believe. So and then that is so heavy to carry, that you're not allowed to say anything or anything. You must just say what is in line with the program and all that. So, and it's so burdensome that it's really making people aggressive in a way that they're not even aware. Because that repressed feeling find its way to sneak out and affect your behavior towards other people in ways that you're not aware you're doing it. And that's why people will perceive microaggression or racism and some veiled racism, right? So that is one thing. And now Trump comes in and breaks with the program and gives voice to all of the things that were repressed, whether if white or black or anything, but just gives voice to it. Say, you know what? It's okay. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to say whatever you have in your mind, whatever you think. It's okay. It's okay to cut with the program and PC and everything. Just say whatever you know. So he gave voice to that, and people do not see it. He gave voice, and people are now, you know, people felt like, oh, so I can actually be my true self. And now we witness the things that people felt like it was not allowed to say before to come out of the front. Those who were racist are plainly racist. Those who were bigots and hiding it are plainly bigot. Those who were ideologically driven and trying to pretend they were objective are coming out and betraying themselves, showing themselves for who they really are. So in a way, America should be thankful that they have Trump. I know if I say that there, I will be crucified. especially in San Francisco or New York. I know, because it's a no Trump forever. But I'm not stupid or dumb, because beyond the rhetoric and the colorful language and Trump and this thing, because he's an ignoble person, he says things that are really offensive. I would not, sugarcoat my words. I know he's really, but he is giving America a chance to look itself in the mirror and bring out all the hidden negativity and really nasty things that were repressed to come out to the front, so America can face it, and maybe address it. So that's why we have what we have today. And now, because he's a politician, he's a president, he's being now picked up and being weaponized, as a form of ideology. One camp is a never Trumper, right? Like, Trump is the devil, is the monster, anything you can say about Trump. Like, I saw some even black people beating up some white people to the point of almost wanting to kill them. You voted for Trump? You voted for Trump? Boom, you can Google it. Boom, 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 beating up. Why in the world do you think you have the right to beat somebody because they voted for Trump? What gives you that right? Because the environment, the media and all that conditioned you to believe that Trump was that monster, that anything that is even close to him need to be destroyed and killed. And on the other hand, people also idealize Trump as God himself, who walks on water and who has changed America and brought job and all this and that, and then he's standing up for white and the oppressed white and all this and that. So now we have somebody in high power that can speak for us and give us that strength to speak, and we can be who we are, and then let's go get them. Those black people that we couldn't be openly racist towards because of PC. Now we have somebody who said we can do it, and then they charge. And now we have in Oakland a white woman calling on the cops because some people are barbecuing by Lake Merritt. And then we have, I don't even know, in Chicago, I don't know where, a white woman calling on the cop because a 9-year-old or 11-year-old girl is selling water to raise money to go to Disneyland. And then in New York, we have a white woman calling on the cop because a 9-year-old boy groped her, which the camera show did not, because he was just walking and his backpack just touched, her butts. And she just thought, oh, black man. And these are the things like Emmett Till. Those are the things that killed black people in the past, because no camera, and who even will not listen to black. And then in St. Louis, we have the white woman following the guy and trying to prevent him from getting in his own apartment. So and then yesterday again in North Carolina, that 51-year-old woman who calls the cops on the two black women who are just there in the garage, in the parking lot, waiting for AAA to come, and calling the cops and yelling at them like, yes, I'm white and I'm hot. I make $125,000 a year, and what do you want? This and that, and throwing racist thing at the two black women just yesterday in 2 days ago in North Carolina, and then she ended up losing her job, right? So these people existed forever. They were there. We didn't have cameras. We didn't have videos. We didn't have anything. It was still the domination of white people and everything. So who would trust a black person over a white woman? The sensitive, weak white woman. Oh, I felt like my life was in danger. Who hurt me? Boom. Oh, we believe her. Let's kill the black. So these things are now multiplying, and the toxicity that was repressed is coming out to the front and making life almost unbearable. So, and then you can see why, you feel what you feel there. That, like you told me, you feel like people are now questioning themselves, and a lot of, like there's some kind of social awareness that is happening in America today. And with the social thing and the cultural thing that is hijacked by the liberals and then all that. So anyway, so that is my assessment and my theory about what is happening there today. So, And the kind of material that you and I are developing, now coming back to the material, like I was saying, is really me wanting you to really develop some kind of spiritual and intellectual strength, so that you can take in some of the things, and even if they affect you to the point the way they affect me, but still find a way to make it as part of your everyday life, in a way that it's not that you accept it, that is normal thing, but in a way that the awareness just makes you know what is going on. That is a big step forward from somebody who lives in that atmosphere without even knowing what is going on. Because if I can feel the pain of a knife cutting the skin of grapefruit, then that scares me a little bit. Scare me in the not in the fact that not in the literal sense of the term, but scares me in the fact that my spirituality is getting to a point where my connection to the universe and the cosmos, if I'm not careful, can be damaging. So I need to be aware of that. So that is the whole process of know thyself, right? Know yourself and all that. So and all of that comes through the material that we explore and dig and open the veils and learn and all that. So